All right, morning. We'll be looking to close you out this morning, no matter where you are. Morning. I am taking profits on my Apple swing here. Not risking it. I'm happy with my profit so far on that, and then I will roll up into a new position.
All different news. Sandy,
Thank you.
Michael. Stella's Capital Investment.
All right,
all
that's
different news.
that. Patience. Thank you. All right, morning, guys. Morning. So starting off a good morning so far. I took profits on my Apple swing. They was for next week, but I figured if this did pull back, I didn't want to take the risks of my premiums dropping because I was trying to hold into next week. If I do get a pullback today on this Apple, I will roll up and get some further out contracts on that. That's my thought on that. So because I closed that out, I am starting off green nicely this morning on that swing. Now I will be patient to see what else I can get into. My main goal was to close out that Apple. And I'm fine with the profits on that. All right, as you guys know, I did take a swing on AMD. Gapped up this morning. I do want to hold that for a little bit. I think I got probably some good chances of getting this to pop. That sector has been beat up a little bit. Took it right down here. So I am up a little bit on it. Not much right in here. Started here, and then I took another position here. So we'll see what I can get on this.
SNAP Snap January 2021 $10.
If I did want to, I could have took it now, but I want to hold that to see if I can get more out of that is what I'm looking for on those. But I'm not up much. Yeah. Not up much. Well, I'm green on it, but it's not like woo take profits type green just yet. So that's AMD. Now we can start scouting around, see if I can get some scalps in. I think that sector should push a little bit today. If you look at it, AMD is already going. I felt as if it was beat up a lot. MU is still stuck in this little range down here. So that was the sector that I was watching today to trade. And if you look at the video, another one beat up a lot. As you can see, that one is already popping, coming off that bottom. So that sector I thought was pretty interesting this week. Going into next week is one that I was watching. So I took positions in them. So far, so good. Happy with what I did take. And we'll see what happens with that. Apple, I'm happy I took profits when I did because it typically would sell off, settle down, then go. So as you can see, Apple is selling off here. So happy I did nail that at the open and took those profits. With that being said, so all right, let's see what we have here now. If you guys watch this AMD for now until I find something. Was trying to see what was going on with earnings yesterday. I think Alta had good earnings. See if we can see what's going on with that one. Yeah, you're going to push out the gate. I just couldn't buy it up here, so I didn't keep that on the screen. I think it was a few of them I was looking at last night. Just wanted some of them to come back down. See if I can pull up that risk.
Therapeutics continuing after the open, hitting a high of 337 now, pulling back a bit, up 126% now. Sandy Lehman of Remember Oscar. DPLO, Diplomat Pharmacy getting a pop here. $6.21. DPLO. Double Papa Lima Oscar. Following their report earlier.
Still coming down. As you can see, I do have the support level right here on Adobe. I want to see how it holds up. If it breaks, I think we get more downside. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't think I want to take a swing on that just yet. I want to let that settle down a little bit. All right, guys. So far, so good on my AMD. Working out nice. All right, looking real good so far. So let's watch this. So far, I'm pretty nice on it. Nothing too exciting just yet. So far that swing is paying us already off our position that we took yesterday. Let's see if we can get this going. What I would like to see is possibly see if we can get this back to 23.49. Get above that, but I don't think so. Asking for a whole lot out of AMD to get that move, but we'll see. This downtrend right here is what I wanted to see. So to me, I think this might be a reversal of this sell-off. I was watching this. We gapped up. We broke it. I'm trying to see if we can get this push now. See if we can get a reversal in the trend is what I'm looking for here. But we'll see. Again, take profits along the way. Always take profits along the way. So far, I am happy. Won't take much off just yet. Let me see this real quick. Not too happy with that yet. Again, that sector, just that whole sector is just, it's pretty much a pick and choose. Look at INTC, also ripping. Everything just looks good. Again, just play the trend if you want. That was another one I was looking at, but I went with AMD over INTC. Both look nice. INTC can probably push to 54.36 is what I'm looking for that one. Great call to get out of that Apple this morning, so I'm not upset that I took my profits. I didn't want to go through that whole sitting around. Morning major market movers. So that was that. Happy with that so far. Oh, what did I just do? Pull that back up. Sorry about that. That's a plus. All right. So far, so good. Happy with my morning. Not upset at all. Everything is looking good. Playing out as I thought. So I am totally happy with that. There we go. There we go. So I think we can get more upside. I'm watching the SPY. See if do I want to try some lottos here. I don't know. I just don't see true range in that where I can just snag something and try to push it. So I don't think I'll do that. See what else we can get. Going for a scalp. Square. Pull back. Let's look at Square. See if we can get into Square on the equity side of things. Is there something I want to play today?
TSLA Tesla sweep in the weekly
bounce
275
right
call. Tango Sandy Lima Alpha.
Could have probably bounced it on that, but no gap yet. I'm not trying to get into that one just yet. So just keep looking around, let things settle down. Don't have to get in right away every morning. Not one of those mornings. So what I'll do, let's just flip around and see what's going on with some of the earnings that came out yesterday. Let's see if we can see some setups forming into some of those, like AVGO, which is just ripping out of the gate. That was a beauty. Pop, range break. Ugh. I can't trade that. That shit flew out of the gate. I know all-time high is they taking profits. See another one. Look at this. Can't touch these up here. And this is why I backed up on these DOCU. I think that was okay on earnings. Range break. This can possibly be setting up for a short. We're not chased it. So it looks like we picked the right sector to be in today, guys. I am happy with the sector I'm in so far. Watching my P&L over here to the right. It is doing me right this morning. I am extremely happy with the sector I went in. Go. All right, looking good. Looking good, guys. Everything is looking good on our swing. There we go. Nice little swing so far. Please take profits along the way, guys. Do not get greedy. Don't get greedy. All right. There we go. NVIDIA, like I said, will be the runners. We are in the right sector this morning, guys. No need to force anything. Sitting nice. Happy with what I got this morning. Kicking butt. Nice sector. We picked just the right sector. That's how you nail it and ride it on up. So, again, guys, on my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, I always post these things out. Stock twits. Always give them out whenever I see it. It's not like I'm trying to hide anything. NVIDIA, there you go. Look at that.
Alpha Romeo, activist,
Sweet.
investor, land and building, seeks board seat at Marriott. That according to Dow Jones.
So again, guys,
Michael
AMD,
Alpha
please
Romeo.
don't get greedy on that. Take profits along the way. Please take profits along the way. I sure will be. I'm already trimming down my AMD position. Thank you.
Shares of Marriott seeing a quick pop to the high of 124.83 now.
All right. So that's pretty much now a free trade for me, and I will let that rock out. Nice on AMD.
That's Michael Alpha Romeo.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let's walk this up just a little bit. So here it is, guys. The reason why I took profits, because I feel as if we'll probably get a pullback. Let's start playing with it. Since we are nailing this so far, so let me go ahead here, edit properties, possibly get a pullback on AMD to, let's turn this off real quick. I am probably looking at a 2323 level. That level, if we do get a pullback, we need that level to hold to get more upside. If not, we can get more of a pullback. So let's just start walking this up from here. Woo! That's how you do it. Nice trade so far. Love it. See if we can get this to push back up. Easy money this morning. Let's go. Let's go. Again, guys, I'm at 99 subscribers. I am trying to get to that 100 mark. I'm off by 1 so far this morning. Listen, market seems like it wants to push higher, so I will be watching that. SPY 280. Let's see if we can get some lottos on that one. See if we can nail some on. Let's see. Feeling good this morning. If that is the case, 280.89. Let's see if we can get the 281s. Let's see what you're running me. Are you guys already checked up? Come on, hurry up. There you go. $282.50. I don't think we get. I want 281. If I do, already up 11 cents. I'll wait on that. SPY looks like it wants to push towards that 280.89. You break that level, you're going to 281.15. AMD with the whip, baby. That's how you do it. Like I said this morning, I think it wants that 23.49 level, and we are heading there now. So far, so good. Swing looks awesome. Nice. Love it. Nvidia spot hit. MU, like I said, little lagging behind, and that is also rocking out. INTC, all of them that I've been mentioning, we are moving. We are in the right sector this morning, and nice little money right out the gate. Not complaining. I told you guys, MU was next to follow through. Hit the spot, 39.08. There it is. Now we can possibly hold that level and see if we can push more. If so, we're going to 39.63. I am loving this morning today. It's treating me pretty damn good. Nvidia, NVDA. Spot hit already. If we can hold 170.16, this can possibly push. This has some room to go still. All the way, it has about 6 points here. So if you are swinging that, we finally broke that flag that I was looking at. The reason why what got me into the sector. And now we can push it at 176.01 level, possibly by next week is probably what I'll be looking on that. So looking good so far. Great morning, great start. I mean, we can't complain about this. How can you? Everything else is pulling. We're in the sector, the right sector this morning. Sorry, guys.
Shares of Tesla, Tango, Sandy,
Bingo. Look at that. There we go. Keep going, baby.
277.55.
Almost there, guys. 23.49 is what I'm looking for. If we get that, we might get a pullback at that level. We'll probably be raising those stops up pretty soon on that. Well, I will be probably raising those stops up. Oh, look at that. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. Just a beauty. There we go. There we go. All right, tight little. This is like parabolic. As you, anytime I see my trend lines this tight like this, parabolic. Probably gonna hit here, pull back. Let's raise you up just a tad bit more. Edit properties. Let's take you to 23.28. Just a tad bit more. All right, can you guys complain about that? Everything is pushing. Come on. Can I get my spot, please? Don't tell me you're going to let me miss it by a couple cents. Are you serious? All right, great morning so far, guys. Great morning. Almost there. Almost there on AMD. Almost there, guys. Almost there, guys. There it goes. AMD. Bingo. First spot hit. Now let's reclaim this. Let's get above it. We get above this, we can start pushing high. Guys, come on, baby. We are in the right sector. Everything is working this morning. MU. Just like I told you guys. MU, look at that, baby. MU is pushing. INTC, everything is pushing this morning. What a sector. That's how you get in the right sector and make money. There we go. Everything so far we spoke of. INTC, MU, AMD. Oh, what a morning. What a morning. There it goes. INTC, spot hit. Take this out. We can push a little higher if it comes back down. I don't know what you're in, but I am in this sector today. NVIDIA, just like I spoke of, we are also pushing here as well. Look at this. There we go. And I told you guys if we get a pullback, we need that level to hold. If that holds, we can possibly push back. I think if this continues, this has room to 176 by next week is what I'll be looking for on that. And you guys already know that's what I'm in. NVIDIA, that little pullback was not worrying me at all. I want this to go. Strong chart overall. I see more upside. That was just a minor correction. At least a 172.49 is probably what we can get to today if this holds up. No negative news on the market. I think we go higher on that. So what a great morning on that. Guys, AMD, again, look at the baby. Look at it. Look at it. Spot hit. Nailed it. Now let's see if we can get somewhat of a correction on this. Because that was a explosive open this morning. How do you love that? Now let's see if we can get a pullback. Probably think we pull back right into this level 23.28. Those contracts paid us pretty nice out of the gate. Not upset at all with that. I think we get more upside. And again, like I told you guys, SPY. Come on, baby. everything I called out. Everything is working to the T. I said 281.15 is probably where it wanted to go off this bottom, and we are already pushing on that. So if you looked at that and took some on that, you should already be up. I think those contracts was like 20 cents when I looked at them. Let's go look at them now. Were they 20 cents? Yep, and they are currently up 48 cents currently. So right now that's 100% return just off that little move that I told you guys when I pointed out SPY. Room to 281. If you jumped in those 281 contracts, you're almost in the money. There we go. So I would be taking profits. That's almost 100% right out the gate. How can you complain about that? INTC, we have hit the spot on that as well. How do you complain about that? Look at that. Look at it. Look at it, guys. Spot hit. Now we're in the range. We pop that. You hold that. You want to see that. And you can possibly push towards that 54, 57 spot is what you can start looking on that. So everything looks nice. AMD. Again, that's why I told you guys to take profits at that level. I think we'll get a little pullback on AMD. And so far, it is pulling back just a tad bit. There it goes. There goes a pullback on AMD. Just like I said, that's why I said take some profit right into that level. Which I would have, which I did, and I will let the rest play out. So this trade pretty much has now paid for itself. Now I'm just trying to get extra on it. All right, so I can't complain so far. Great morning. Everything playing out as expected. I am not upset about this morning at all. And again, guys, I always say whenever you're trading, you want to look at the overall picture, see what's going on, and I do that a lot. In this sector, I felt as if it was a strong sector, just had to do a minor pullback, and I felt that pullback yesterday was at key support. Once I spotted the key support, I felt as if we could play that sector. Again, guys, there goes Square this morning as well, off that bottom, almost at that spot, broke the trend. See if we can push it. Pops this top, I think we can push it towards that 78.50 area, but you got to get through 78.15 first. Me personally, I am just ecstatic about my AMD trade. I am extremely happy about that. So, hope you guys are having a good morning, because I am. Hopefully I don't get another one of these calls like yesterday and throw me off my game. But here it goes. The pullback trend held. So it seems like it wants that 2368 level now. Let's see if we can get it there. Careful, I'm looking at that overall sector. It's coming into a trend. We have to get back above that trend to get more upside in that sector. But as strong as we are right now, seems like we will possibly get it. So far, 2368, rocking out. Killing it this morning. Love it. Loving it. Let's go. All right, guys. Looked like my morning is awesome so far. I am not complaining at all. Let's go, baby. What do you got? What do you got? Can I get it? 2368. Can we get it? Can we get it? Let's raise this stop up just a tad bit more. We'll take it to about 23. Say 2339. Let's take you up to 2339. 10 cents a bump. You all right? Let's take it up to here. Let's go. Watch your financials. Financials seems like they want to get going here. That's what happens. So far, so good, guys. Great morning. Great morning. Man. Great morning.
Coming up in 5 minutes at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, JOLTS job openings for January, 7.31 million the consensus, and Michigan consumer sentiment for March, 95.3.
Let's go. Come on, guys. NVIDIA. Are you guys watching it, or are you guys allowing my swing to make a killing? Come on. Look at NVIDIA. I'm telling you guys, this thing wants that. I think it's going towards that 76. I want it by next week, but at the rate it's going today, it might, you know what? It might go towards that. Let's slow it down a little bit. If we can take out, let me look at this. 72, I'll say 72.49, 72.50, 172.50. Then once we take that out, we have room to that 176 spot I'm looking for on NVIDIA. So that has room. This is the key resistance, but I think we got to take out 172.50 area first, then we get that. So I think that's where we're going to have some issue with on NVIDIA, possibly get a pullback on that. So morning is looking awesome. Listen, I am not upset about this morning at all. Sky's the limit today. Square, come on, guys. Explosive action on Square. Called it out. Told you guys where it was going. Spot hit already on Square. Look at it. 76.15. There you go. 78.15. There you guys go. Break that. You can possibly push to that next level now. It's what you should be looking on Square. So far, so good on everything. Straight bullish action this morning. I am loving this morning. Apple, here comes Apple off this bottom. Apple breaks that 185.10 level, which I was calling out yesterday. You can start getting that next push on that. Market should be almost hitting that 281.15 I was telling you guys to look for on the market. Everything is rolling this morning. Dude, this is just a fun morning. How do you complain about this? 281.15, almost there. If you decided to play those lottos, you will possibly be in the money on those. So once you break that level, you can possibly push towards that 281.87 level possibly. But you got to get through that first. That's going to be a strong resistance, guys.
Sandy, Charlie, Michael.
Strong resistance, just like Square ran into that strong resistance. NVIDIA, everything looks good. Oh man, what a morning. What a morning, what a morning. What a morning. Guys, I am literally, goal is hit this morning. I don't even need to trade anymore. I am happy with my profit this morning, guys. I don't think you guys. What a morning. Wow. What a morning. Wow. All right, here's the pullback, guys. Everything is super extended. So watch for these pullbacks now. Wow. Oof. Let's just call it good morning. That was extremely fun. Watch these pullbacks, guy.
JOLTS job openings in 1 minute.
Wow.
7.31 million is
great morning. Oh, Carlos, listen, did me well this morning. I am so happy with my trades this morning in the chip sector. I am not complaining at all. great morning. Look, I mean, just look at it. Even Microsoft is, I mean, everything was just, that was just a setup. When I spotted that yesterday, I was all in it. Oof, look at it. Oof. Jesus, look at that. Beauty. Everything is just a straight breakout. AMD and MU are the two that lag behind to me personally. But I just realized if AMD pulled so hard yesterday, I had no choice but to get into that one. And I've been telling you guys, I've been playing that NVIDIA on that sector. But that pullback, I mean, 24 all the way back down to 22 yesterday. I mean,
Michigan
I'll take the risk then.
97.8 consensus.
And I think it was a well worth risk on that. Yeah, I mean, everybody's just overlooking it, and I don't seem to understand why, Carlos. But hey, if they want to overlook it, it's opportunities for me, I guess, right? To get in and enjoy it, just everything. Even if you even look at Netflix, another one that everyone is overlooking, and I don't understand why. Once that pops its top, that has room to go. This has just been trading within a range. You break this range out, see ya. And that's all I've been spotting, and I've been buying up these bottom ranges and letting them rip to the upside. And just taking profits at the top. The AMD trade I was in the 418s, 23s calls, and then I was in the AMD 25 calls. So I took profits off my AMD 23 calls. And I currently now have the 418 25 calls still on the table. So that's the AMD trade, Jack. Good morning too, Carlos. I just seen that. I never use Webull, and I don't use. I just use. I don't even know how that works. I just basically flip through sectors and stuff like that. And once I see a weak sector or something going on in the sector I like, I'll take it. And I just thought the chip sector was, I mean, and I think the chip sector was, what is it, SMH? And as you can see, this is what I was looking for yesterday. Once I pulled this up and I noticed I spotted that level on the chip sector, and this little triangle right here was tightening up on it. I figured, I mean, boom, I can take it. To me, it was a healthy pullback.
OSTK overstock March 22.
I will try to show you guys why.
Sandy, Tango, Kilo.
What time frame can I possibly go to give you a bigger picture? I need to put more. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Let's go to settings. Time frame, just add a time frame. Intraday, we'll do 20 days. Can I do 20 days, 1 minute? Yeah, how about that? So we can look at the bigger picture and you guys can see what I was looking at. Then apply, hit OK. Let's go to a 1 minute, 20 days. This is probably gonna screw up. And just look at it. To me, I just feel as if it's made a huge run. That was a run. You see this channel I have on it? And it made a huge run. It was at the top of the channel. So I just couldn't touch it. And I just had to sit through it. Once it pulled back into that channel, I was okay with it. And I felt as if we could have possibly got a break. And here's the support I had on it, which was right here.
Shares of overstock.
And it held yesterday. So that's the reason why I got into that sector. And as you can see, once it got squeezed out of that triangle, we got this explosive gap up overnight, and it's all she wrote. So that's what I look for, and that's why I was trading that. Nick, what's good with you, Nick? Hey, you keep on saying you're ready, man. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens, Nick. But yeah. That's what I was looking for, and that's what got me into that sector, and I guess it paid off. As you guys can see, AMD, everything is pulling back, like I said. Watch for the pullbacks. they are starting to pull back. So we nailed the top on that. I'm happy with that. There goes that pullback I'm looking for. If this level can't hold, which we pull right into it, I'm looking for it to come possibly back down to 23.39. Then we can see if we can get a curl. If this holds, then we're going to 23.68, which would be that next level. And if you guys was with me earlier this week, I know you guys see this big blue line. Again, like I told you guys, I like to keep these blue lines on my chart because I want to see how the stock reacts towards that area. And let's see if we can zoom out. We started using it here. So what I'm doing now is just seeing how it holds up. As you can see, every time it broke, it sold off. Came here, hovered around it. So I might have to adjust the levels to it a little bit. Came here, completely collapsed. So I'm just testing this level out. So if we can test it out today, I want to see how it reacts to that level, and then
BKS Barnes and Noble.
That will start seeing whether or not I keep this on my chart. Is what I'm doing.
That's Bravo Kilo Sandy, Barnes and Noble.
So that's that. Everything. I mean, great morning, guys. We cannot complain about that. Trends still holding up in this sector. So far so good. It's telling me more upside. Roku. I want to get it down here, but I want to see it come down a little bit more, get some basing on it, and I think I'll probably try to take a swing on Roku again. This has been beaten down. I also want to look, well, it still haven't hit that channel yet that I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to come right into this level and hold. We'll see if we can get it down there. If we can, I'll probably take a swing on this, but Roku looks like it's probably not going to give it to me. Overall, it is trading within the range. We'll see. I just can't take it just yet. I want to get it closer towards that 58.21 level. Don't want it up here. I don't want to give it that much of a risk to the downside. So far, great morning, guys. Extremely happy with that. Ryan, it all depends on contracts. Like with that AMD one, those contracts ran me for the 23 was a buck and change. I think I got them at like 1 something, not sure. So with that, I typically take like 8-9 contracts and risk $100 on it. So that's that.
SCM, Sandy Charlie Michael. Shares resumed trading after pricing their offering. $14.20 now.
Oh, Les, I have like 30 charts I'm looking at right now. So I have my main screen, which you guys are seeing. I keep a big picture on that because I like to see everything on it. And off to the right, I have 15, and then I have another 15 right here on this screen right in front of me. So 30 charts in total. Well, 31 if you're including the main one I have. So 31 charts, and I just have a bunch of different tickers on it. So that's how I'm able to jump around so fast. And for the most part, there are like this screen right here has my main tickers that I really watch and trade daily. And then I have another chart down here is how I watch the overall market. And then when I expand it to the right on Thinkorswim, allows you to expand it. I have a watch list. So that's where I'll put like my earning plays and things that I might want to get into. Like say for instance, Adobe AD. If I think I'm right, like Adobe or something. This is on my watch list, and then I'll start watching it to see if I can get into key levels to see if I can get in it. Alta, which is all-time high, and I don't want to chase that, but typically with all-time high, I would probably throw a fib on this. This is the only time I use a fib, so let's just say if I did throw a fib on this, let's see where this thing can go with this all-time high. So if we're looking at Alta, I think it has room to that. What's that? What does that say? 362.91 over a few days. I think that's where it's trying to go, but I can't buy that up here. I mean, I missed it. They had great blowout numbers. Everything is good about it, but I refuse to buy that up here and then have this yank on me. So I didn't even bother putting this on the screen today. And as you can see, it was never a pullback here. So typically I would like to correct this up, then go, but nah, this one just ripped. So I'm not touching that. I'll get destroyed on something like that. So a few of them, that's what I do. So those are on my watch list, and I just keep an eye on them. AMD, there's the pullback, guys. I was speaking of. Let's see if that level holds. Now, if we do pull back, I'll look for that 23.39 level to hold. Typically, if I was not swinging this and I was day trading this, once this trend broke, I would have been out, because then you get pulled back, reassess, and go. But I'm swinging this one, so I'm fine with that.
Pharmaceutical Corporation, that's Bravo X-Ray, BX.
Oh, Carlos, if you go right here, let's see if I can get it on here. You see this right here, this little line, this slanted line right here, Carlos? That's what it is. These dotted white lines are what it is. It's just a trend. You just click on that, and that's my trend level right there. So that's what I use. Just remove that. I don't need that. So this might trade sideways. If it does, if this level holds, trade sideways, we curl up once it pops this again, which is a flag. As you can see, here's the flag forming. It's either going to pop it and push higher, fail, we'll go lower. So we'll see how that plays out. But I would like to see this hold so we can get that next move to the upside. It's two ways you can do it. You can do it like manually, like I just click and drag and drop it wherever. There's this setting on there. Where is it? If you look right here, Carlos, on your Thinkorswim, this OHLC. If you change that, see how it says Snap Drawing Tool? If you put it on OHLC, click on that, and from there it'll start just snapping your lines. And that's what I use. Hopefully that helped. So now let's see if this level is holding. So far it looks like it wants to hold. If so, is hold. This can curl up, and we can possibly finally push towards that 23.68. Let's look at the overall market. Overall market is also pulling back. That sector though is still sitting up pretty strong. So I think we're okay so far on that. Then guys, it's Friday. Don't overtrade. I never overtrade on Friday. I probably take 1 or 2 trades. As you can see, I am now sitting on my hands unless I see a perfect setup. Like Lex, can you plug me up? You unplug me. My laptop is about to die. Thank you. Yeah. So unless I see a perfect setup, like Roku was a little good setup, but it's to the very far right bottom of my screen and I missed it, so I can't get that there. It's like a point. That would be 3 points to the downside if I tried that one. So I just can't. And then I also got to research what was the downgrade, what was that price target that they got. Well, I don't know if anybody knows that, but yeah, I am starving. So there it goes, held up, flag, and boom. Again, guys, you might look at my chart. Yes, it does look very simple, but it's just the way I trade. This is all I look for when I'm looking at stuff, and so what works for me. And remember, whenever trading it's whatever you feel comfortable about. This might work for me. You might try it and it doesn't work for you. Don't use it. Find what works for you and use it. Whatever style you have, stick to it. Everybody's going to try to sell you some type of trading style. I'm not doing it. I'm just here trading. I'm going to trade my style, what I look for and how I trade, and so far it's what's helped me stay profitable. If a system is working, don't break it. I mean, don't screw with it. Don't mess it up. Just let it work. So now let's see if we can pop this. If we can pop this, and we can possibly get that next push towards that upside. Let's see what happens with it, and that's what I'm looking for. So stay right where I'm at. Financials look like they want to pull back here. Financial couldn't get going, so that sector should be pulling back. I am watching the sector still. That sector is probably the strongest one out of everything, but I can guarantee if everything start rolling over here, that sector will roll over as well, and it will roll over hard. So just watch that one tightly. Roku, man, did we miss Roku? Look at that. And this is what happens when I get greedy on spots. Look at Roku. Look at Roku. Did we miss it? Did we not? Should have took it. That's a clear turnaround. If this, oh God. Nice trade, Roku. I don't get them all, guys. Even with all these damn charts on, I still don't get them all. Hey, thanks, Nick. Thanks. Ugh. So there it goes. Roku is gone. That was another one we possibly could have got into yesterday. I thought I had more downside though. I can't even act like I should have just threw that trend and played that because it held it. There it goes right there. Let's see how close. See, still had more downside. I'm not too mad about it, but I'll watch you again. See if we can get another pullback on you. Here's Apple. Like I told you guys, Apple was setting up for a push. You need that 185.10 break on Apple. Until you get that, I don't feel as if we're going to get that push we're looking for. It's been a little stubborn at that area. 185.10. So that's why I took profits right in here this morning. Until we break that, I don't think we get that explosive move towards that upside. And then I'll probably see if I can find another spot to chart, because right now I have a 4-point move to the upside if we break this, pretty much. That's what I'll be looking for. So we'll see. We will see. Hey Nick, you gotta reach out. Let me know what you ask questions. What do you see? I mean, ask away, bro. That's why I'm live. I'm not here to hide anything. I just want to help. Whatever way I can help. I'm not a pro at it. I'm just trying to make a living doing this. That's all. So if you ask, I don't mind. I answer. I mean, as you can see, I try not to hide anything. I don't think it's a need for it. Come on. I knew I was going to do that. Gotta change that back to that. AMD still can't break out of that flag. Struggling a little bit here. Apple pops this. I think we get some kind of push on this market, but I think Apple wants it. See if we can do it. I'm out of those. I'm trying to get a pullback to get back in. A roll up or something on that. So that's that. Great morning so far, guys. Great morning. Come on. And again, that sector is still holding up. So, love to see how this goes. Here goes Apple. Apple pops this. I think this can probably get this market going as well. Can you pop it, Apple? New messages. Am I not seeing something? Did I mess something up? All right. I mean, just hit me up. You got my number, Nick. Just let me know when you want to link up so we can talk about it. All right. AMD. Here it goes. AMD. Apple just broke. I think this probably can start some morning action. If Apple can take the lead on the market today, I mean, I think it can carry the market. We get that going and we get the chip sector rolling. Yeah, we can push. And Apple seems like it wants it. Like I said, I think Apple's going to probably try to run towards that over the next week or so. Probably try to hit that 189.07. I think that's going to be a key area on Apple. But we'll see. It's extremely extended, though. It is a extended chart now. But we'll see on that one. I wouldn't be surprised if we start getting a pullback on that. Yep. There it goes. There it goes, guys. Hey Nick, and it's another room. It's these guys that I'm in that room and I trade with them. It's called Pro Options. They're pretty cool. So there's other rooms if you want to also learn from other people as well, Nick. You can do that Sunday at 3 p.m. Yeah, just hit me up. And matter of fact, I'll share that link with you guys. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can pull that link up real quick. I mean, he's on it. I mean, they got a different trading style, but I mean, they do pretty good in their room as well. So that's another room you guys can possibly try out. I'm just trying to get the link for you guys. Copy. Bear with me, guys. I think it's Control V. There it goes. So that's the link if you guys wanted to give it a shot. They're pretty good in there. He's actively showing people different type of ways to trade as well. Pretty cool guy. There goes Apple. Like I said, Apple's pushing now. I think that has now room towards that. Let's go. 189.07 area. I think that's where that's trying to go in a few days. But we'll see. I could be wrong. It's just my thought. So that's looking good. I think we get more upside. Our AMD is working still. Extremely happy with that one. NVIDIA, I'm not even worried about that. I am all the way out in June, so I'm like, what the hell's going on? What am I typing on? Wrong keyboard. There we go. Sorry about that. AMD gets confusing. Come on, can you snap it? If you do snap it, possibly push higher. Watch that. Break it. Retest. Let's see if this retest holds and see if we can get that push we're looking for. If not, like I said, I'll probably adjust these levels a little bit after a while and see what happens. Hey, listen, Nick, it's always an option. Listen, I don't. It's several. Listen, just read. I can tell you guys if you guys want to try other rooms, you guys want to try Discord rooms. I know several of them. Yeah, I push them out. Share. I could tell everybody this is a game. I still don't understand why people charge, or if they do. I get it. I guess they put in that work and they feel as if they should be paid for it. So I totally get it. So, but me personally, I just want to share it. So, is it running, Dumo? Firefighter. Oof. Yeah, he did say it. Yeah, but Firefighter, we never got the pullback, so I couldn't trade that. Yeah, it's pushing too. Good call, Firefighter. Look at it. Yeah, I couldn't get that pullback. There's no way in heck. I mean, overall chart, nice breakout. There was no way in heck I was straighten that up here. But as you can see, I do have it right there, firefighter, right here. It didn't pull back. I can't join you. Still in it. We'll see what happens. It's taking forever to get going. We'll see. CVS. Do 37.50. Sorry, I'm talking to Nick ain't budging. Hey, I don't blame you, Nick. I mean, that's cool. Hey, just reach out. We said Sunday. What did he say? Sunday at 3 p.m. Yeah, hit me up, and then we can sit down, and I'll help you set everything up. 37.50 support. That's what you was looking at? I just couldn't, dude. Yeah, I know. Did you was in it from yesterday, right, firefighter? I don't know if you live, so I'll probably type it if I don't get an answer. I don't know.
ANDI, Candy Technologies, at the highs, 43 cents after their earnings report, $7.88. Yield November Delta, India.
Even Facebook has been beaten down, but with those allegations against them, I can't even touch Facebook. And that's been beaten out bad. And they had good earnings. I just can't. It's like every time they try to get something going, they get hammered. And then one of the head people, I don't know. So there's your Apple, guys. Looks like I'm not getting my pullback I wanted on it, which is fine. I can look at a few charts before I head out and grab breakfast with you guys. Extremely strong chart. That looks awesome. Look at that. Wow. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if this gets more upgrades. Would not be surprised at all. At all. I haven't been answering to anything right now. Let that run. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if we can get up there on that push. Oh, cool. So I know you guys see me watching ACB. I do have a contract expiring it. It's in the money. I just don't want to get make them. I don't want to own this on the equity side, so I have to make sure I sell this position. But I don't want to sell it too early. I think this has room to 925 at this point is what I'm looking for. So that's why I'm flipping back and forth on this one. Those contracts expired today, $9. I'm in the money now as of today, and yeah, I just don't want to own it, so I'll be selling this today. Yeah, I'm not in neither one of those, firefighters. That's all you on that one. Nice ones. I'm just trying to make sure I close this damn ACB before they try to make me own this on the equity side. Still trying to come off that bottom. Held that support. Yeah, that keeps going, man. You can start pushing. 34. Once that gets going, I can take you off now. Move. Trying to come out of that range. Shh. Last time I answered this. Is that you?
Brexit Secretary Barclay says
Hello?
if we can get the deal through,
just hit in.
we will now. We need a short technical extension.
My bad.
We shouldn't be afraid to leave with no deal.
All right. AMD's trying to curl up. Do you see that range firefight you got to come out of? Once you come out of it, I think you start getting that move you're looking for. But you're right in that range right here. Look at that. Just trading in straight range after earnings, good numbers. I think you'll get it. I think you'll get that. Pop that top right there. You're actually testing the top of the range right now. You need to get above that, and then you can get that push you're looking for. Good swing, firefighter. Good damn swing. There we go. AMD. I guess the big question is, how do you guys think it's gonna that level gonna hold up? Hey, firefighter, listen, don't talk about me, right? So here it is, right? The cable company I have has it comes with my what you call that, cable service. So yes, I do have a landline. I know, right? It's hilarious. Whatever, firefighter, you would be the one to catch that. But it is programmed to my phone, so if my phone rings, this does go off as well too. So that's pretty neat. But whatever. Yeah, I got a landline. If only firefighter picks up on that stuff. Alright, let's see if we can get it, guys. I'm trying to see if we can get this little push here. Break this level and see if we can start pushing back to that 2401 level.
Microbot Medical hopping to the high 845.
Microsoft is just a monster today again, huh? 2 days back to back. Nice. Ugh. Get active now, right now. Oh man.
TSN Tyson Foods, April 67.5 call sweep. Share is just off the highs now, 65.97. TSN.
All right, looking good, looking good. I'm just waiting to see if we can get to this 20. I would love to see how I was going to react at this level. That's why I'm watching this so much. Just trying to test this level, see what's up. AMD held, broke the flag. Nvidia held, broke the flag. MU is actually trying to break the flag right now as we're speaking. So we'll see what happens. Right. It's good, good. Surprised his Qs are way stronger today than anything. Straight dominated SPY today. Wow, it's crazy. Microsoft, guys, this thing's just a monster. Did any news come out on that, or did I miss something? Did this, man, range break, and it's been running ever since. You guys not seeing this? Look at this. Look at this range break. Once it broke it, it's been gone. Yep. There we goes Apple. I'll let that little pullback freak you guys out. Is this Apple? Yep. Just holding the support nicely. 185.10. Nice pullback right into it. Want to see it hold it and see if you can get a turnaround and push higher. If not, what you need to see on this, or you'll get more of a pullback on it, is you need this flag break to happen. Now I'll put the flag on it right here. Right, to get more upside. Why didn't this come up? Sorry guys. There it goes. See this flag right here forming? You need to break that to get more upside. Otherwise, you can possibly come back down and test this little trend that's forming. See it? How it's riding this trend up? That's what you're looking at. If you break this, then you'll get a nice little pull to the downside. If not, like I said, I think you pull right into here, curl up and bounce, break it, then you get that pull probably right back down to this 184 level. 184.44, whatever it was. BA is still crashing, huh? Oof. Yep, whenever news like that come out, you got to give it a couple days before you can get back into that.
BA Boeing, German's Welt newspaper says Sun Express airline commits to 737 MAX orders despite crashes and grounding. That's Bravo Alpha.
Why is it saying that? Let me, hold on. I'm going to ask right now, Les. I don't know. It's his room. So let me ask. Let me see. Adam, I think. CJ. What is it saying? 36 in chat, but I can't see it. All right, I just wrote him for you, Les. I'll wait to see if he responds. We'll see. All right, guys. AMD with the whip. We'll come back to Apple. You guys know I want to see how this level reacts. Again, AMD. Here it comes. Let's see it test this level. I want to see how it's going to react to this level. Can we break it? Can we get there? We're almost there. It's trying to. There we go. That's how you stay patient. And you get rewarded. Les, is your name on the chat that you're trying to get into? Is it Les? He just asked me what's the name so he can try to fix it for you. Let me know what's your name so I can tell him. Almost there, guys. 23.68. Let's see if we can get to that level and break it. Nice little trade. Fun Friday to me. Not trying to be stressed out today. Ooh. I haven't even been drinking my coffee. Hold on, just give me a second. I'm waiting on the response. Les, what's your name? So he can fix it.
LXRX, Lima X-Ray, Romeo X-Ray, Lexicon Pharmaceuticals.
And I might be, I don't know if you've seen it, Pro. I'm pretty sure it's the right link. I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong.
Study, phase 2 clinical study of.
All right, he just shared the link with me again.
Tract cancer. That's Lima X-Ray, Romeo
Okay, so
X-ray.
the name is Les Confuse. And I'll share the link he just shared with me again. I don't know. Hey guys, bear with me. This is all totally, this whole little web and all this other stuff is pretty new to me. So I could have screwed up myself. But we'll find out. Trading floor. I was copy. Alright, now from here I have to go here. Control V, right? Boom. Alright, I just shared the link that he shared with me. Let me know if that works. If anything, I will see if he can get in here. Okay, so he can hear me. All right, so CJ, if anything, I don't know if you want to get in there, probably guide him on how to do it. I'm not the greatest at it, CJ, so I don't want to screw up your links and stuff and not get people asking about your room. So I figure, why not talk to the guy who owns it, right? I don't know. So, I mean, if you want to go on YouTube and talk to the people on there, I mean, have fun, have at it. He's the one with the room. So, yeah. All right, so again, guys, AMD still testing that level. I want to see if we can get it there. Another little flag for me. I love seeing these little flags. So you can see this little new trend that is formed right in here. And then if you can see this little flag right there. So in other words, if you pop it, we probably get the next move towards that 23.86. So I just spot these little flags, and that's what I look for on trades, and it's what I try to get in on trades and see if I can scalp it. If I'm scalping the position, because you typically when you break that, you get a nice little push back to that recent high of that candle, and it goes. So I don't know. So I like looking for stuff like that. Drawings. Just clean that up a little bit. Let's see where we at. I need to. Wow, am I that late on that? That's just showing how much I am not paying attention. I need to raise those stops up. Let's take that up to 58, 23.58 on that. Oh, wow. Did I screw that up? There we go. 58. Almost there, guys, on AMD. So it already did. I was late on it. Sorry, on the pullback. So if it does pull back, I want to see that level hold. Let's just do some readjusting on some things. Looking good so far today. Bingo. So I think this will probably be the trend I'll be respecting for the remainder of the day. Let's see how this reacts. Give it some room to pull back, correct itself, and do what it needs to do. All right, so here it goes. Cody Jackson, no problem. Check it out. Give him a shot. I mean, listen, guys, there's several rooms out there. I keep saying this, right? I just do this to give me someone to interact with. I mean, whether it's one person or two people in here, it don't matter to me. I just want to be able to interact with people. It sucks being stuck in the room just staring at a screen. So this is my way of interacting with people. Through my journey, I ran through a lot of rooms. If you guys want to figure out rooms you want to go test out, have at it. I'll share it. Don't matter. So And I think actually Cody Jackson, that's probably CJ. It's probably, yep, probably CJ. I think Cody Jackson is actually the owner of Pro Options. So if you guys want, if you look at the little live feed, I think some of you guys are on Facebook as well. So if you guys go to the YouTube, then you guys can see and probably talk to him. Reach out. He's a pretty good trader. I think he's been doing it for 7 or 8 years or something like that. So, hey, he's been in it a while. So he's been in it longer than me. I can tell you that much. So I don't know. Reach out to him. Pick his brain. Won't hurt. I know I pick everybody's brain, so. And listen, guys, again, I have to check this. Wait a minute. Let me check this real quick. Let me check something out real quick. Wait a minute. Refresh. Nope. So listen, guys, I am at 99 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100, and then I'm going to push to 500 after that. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, give me a like, whatever. This is all fun to me, and the reason why I'm trying to get my subscribers game up is because me and my wife is competing to see who YouTube channel is doing better. So I'm trying to dominate that. Again, watch this square coming off this bottom right here. Again, squares just giving you guys several opportunities to get in and out of it. Is again just giving it to you again. I don't know what's going on with the square right now.
Shares of Whirlpool, WHR,
but I will wait for this to break that range so you can have a clear risk. If you do take it, you can probably take it off of 77.53, 25 risk to see if you can push it to the upside. Or you can wait for a trend break and then give it towards that 77.53. That's two ways you can trade it. So if you do wait for this break right here, then you can risk 77.53. If you take it now, you have to give it room to 77.25 for a possible move to 78.15 if you wanted to trade that square. But I think the key level that you're probably going to have to break first to get that push towards that upside is that 77.65 level. If you decide to trade that, just understand, keep tight stops on this. In the range, you're probably buying just about the bottom of the range right now. But to me, I'm not convinced yet on this, so I will wait for that. That's why I said wait. See, this is why I said wait for the trend break so you can have a better confirmation and wants to push. That's why these, to me, this is so important. When I throw these on, I respect it. This is why I respect it. And to me, I think it's a better risk. You break that, then you can say, hey, 77.53. What is that, like a 20-cent risk, 10-cent risk versus a 25-cent risk? So just the way you do your R&R and set up your trades. Bingo. Hey, good looking, Les. Les just put it in his room that I'm trying to dominate my wife on the subscribers. So that's what's up. Thanks, Les. So that's that. Apple. Again, guys, I'm sorry. I was trying to help Les out real quick. I haven't even been flipping around. So AMD. We couldn't do it, so I'll probably be leaving this level on still on AMD just to see how it reacts. Getting a nice little pullback, broke that level. Again, we can throw a channel on that as well. See, this channel is breaking this channel, so now look for a pullback right into here, 23.41. If this 23.49 level breaks. Now, if that breaks, if you're just day trading this, I would, me personally, if I was trading it, I would be out. Right now, I also, after you get this nice little move, equity size, that's a good return. Me personally, breaking that right here is telling me you can possibly get some more downside. So right there, I'll start watching it extremely tight If this bounces, can't get this above this level, that can tell you signs of weakness. Looking at the sector, so I just glanced at the sector in front of me, also getting a pullback on the sector as well, and I'll show you that. I do trade like that. I always watch the sector, see what the overall sector is doing. That's just a minor pullback on that overall sector. So, and if you can look at it, right, see the flag, pop the flag, came back, retesting the flag, need this level to hold. If it holds, we can get continuation to the upside. If not, we can get a little pullback on that. Possibly towards, so if we're going to get a pullback, there's two levels that you can possibly look at. So I would probably say towards that 105.03, 106.03 level. So let's get that on here. So when I'm looking at the screen in front of me, I can know what I'm looking for. Edit properties, 106.03. I think is what I said, right? 106.02, 106.03. I'll do 106.02 just to give you a little bit of room. We'll do off so I know this is just a level, intraday level here. So if it does pull back, I would love to see this level hold. If it does not hold, then we have room down to my next level, probably be 105.71. 71, then hit off, and bingo. So those are levels. So that would tell me AMD should be pulling back. Looking at that, just glancing at that, is what I'm looking at. So I have that in front of me, and that's what I'm watching in front of me. I just did it right in front of you guys, so you guys can see how I manage my trades. AMD. See? Look at that. Told you guys. That's why I said I would be taking profits up here. Look where it pulled back into, right where I told you it possibly would. That's the flag, testing the flag. You cannot let it break this if you are intraday trading this. Again, that's why I said, hey, listen, you break this level, that's where you should be taking profit if I was you. If you're not taking it on a swing, as you can see, now you get the nasty yank, like I said you probably would, and right into that level of support I was looking for. And then you can go from there. So this right here, let's just say if we wanted to do the same thing we just did with that sector, that can probably come right down into that 23.39 level. So we'll put that on there, 23.39 off. We already did that right here. So this is where it's probably trying to come down to. Watch that square. Square seems like it's trying. It's really trying, but haven't done it yet. Again, like I said, it's either range. It's trading within that range at the bottom down here. Every time it's come down here, it gets bought up. But you need this break here to put the trade in your favor. Just don't think it's ready yet. Just don't think it's ready yet. So, sorry guys, I keep forgetting. Haven't went back to Apple yet. Apple is still strong, held up. The pullback, why isn't it coming up? Because I type in the wrong ticker. There it goes. Come on. There we go. Alright, so Apple's looking good. So far, everything, like I told you guys, the pullback held the level. I told you guys it will hold. So it looks like this is a pretty good trend that we have here. So if you want, I know some people like scalping a whole lot. One of the things I do is whenever I see a solid trend like this that's holding up pretty good, I typically would just throw it into a channel and see how strong the channel is so I can get the overall picture. Let's say right about, why are you working? Sorry guys, this is acting up right now. There it goes. There we go. And that's probably what I'll start watching to see how it's reacting towards this on Apple. So you don't get freaked out. Typically a good visual so you know what's going on with the ticker. And I do that a lot. I'm probably missing a bunch of messages, not paying attention. I'm so lost. All right, there we go. Oh, he sees. Okay. I see what he's saying. All right. Yeah, I was lost a little bit.
PHUN Funware shares
came right
dropping
back down.
here sharply, halted on a circuit breaker at the low as 43.78 PHUN.
All right, so looking good, guys. One. Everything pulled back right into those levels. Those levels held up on support so far. Apple is just a monster, like I've been saying. I think that is going right where I told you guys it wants to go. So far, so good. And I'm telling you guys, I think Apple is actually trying to head towards that 180. What is that? 189.07 level in the next few days. So we'll see what happens. It's that. Yeah. Oh, Cody, I'm not sweating that. That don't bother me. Not even paying attention to it. I keep glancing from time to time, so it don't bother me at all. Righty then. Square. There we go. All right, so this is when you can try to put this trade in your favor. That's Q. Right. There it goes. Break it. Now let's see if we can break this trend. Your stop should be right below here, and see if you can get that push you're looking for. Roku was the monster. And again, guys, type stops if you did take it here, and then see what happens. See if we can get that push. I mean, your first spot should be right around here, the top of this peak right here. I probably would try to see if I can get it to. All right, let's see if we can start working that one. Tight stop, guys. Let it work. There we go. There we go. Just don't let it get away with you guys. Listen, you guys should be green out on it. The spread was not bad because I'm in it with you guys. We already covered our spread on this one. If you're trading equity, just tight stops on it. Tight stop, guys. Wait until we get some breathing room, and then we can start adjusting the stops on that. See what happens. All right, here we go. 77.79. I want to get above that level, and then let's see if we can start pushing. There we go. We're getting above it. This is what I'm looking for. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Nice quick one. Stay with it. Keep it tight. We're not up huge just yet. Let it work. All right. Got to get above the 77.79. If I cannot get above that level and hold, I'll probably start exiting this trade already because I think we'll get a nice little pullback. I am tight. Come on. There we go. Come on. All right. All right, let's go. We're almost there, guys. Almost. Nice little scalp so far. Let's go. Oof. Watch it. I did not like that, so I will not get caught up in the pull. Just trimming it down some here. All right. I'll let the rest ride. Just rise these trailing stops on this. All right, guys. Watch it. Just keep it tight. I didn't like that pull on that one, so I did take some profits now. Let's see if we can get this up. I am looking for here. If not, I ratchet up my trailing stop. I have a tight trailing stop on this until I get some breathing room.
Letter F, Ford looking to cut 5,000 jobs in Germany. That according to German media. Letter F.
Come on. Give me the pop. Alright, the market is getting rejected here. With that being said, I will just take my scalp off. I am all done with Square here. I'm all out. Not risking it. I'm okay with that little pop. Reason being, market is getting rejected, and I'll pull SPY up real quick, which I'm watching is SPY. I could be totally wrong on that, but again, market got rejected. See? And that's what I was gauging this off of. That was the reject I watched. I didn't like it. Still not liking it. If this does break that level, so what the level I'm looking at on SPY, so you guys can understand, 280.73 is what I'm looking at, and I'll show you guys where is it? Why aren't you popping up? Let's get it from right here. 280.73. Right, edit properties, put it on it. 280.73. This is what I was looking for, it to break and get above, but once it got rejected, I didn't like it. See it right here, 280.73. Came into it, popped it, tried it the second time. We got the nasty pull on Square, and that's the reason why I got out of it. So I'm okay with that. Hey, Jack Van Ryan, that was an equity scalp. I just threw 300 shares on it, 20-cent move on it. Wasn't much. I thought I could have got almost a point. I was trying to make a 300 on the scalp, but I didn't like it, so I just jumped out. And I can be wrong. Listen, it can pull, hold support, and as you can see, SPY's now testing it again. If it would have broke this level, I would have stayed in it. If this breaks, then I think you'll get the push that I was looking for on Square, but I had to just be safe with it. This has to break. Once you take out that trend, Square, I think, will start following. We'll get a follow-through on Square. But I just didn't want to risk it. 300 shares on equity. I'm having a great morning. Don't want to lose a point on that to the downside on a nasty yank. So I just got out. See, and Square still, I mean, SPY still is not breaking that out. Once that breaks out, I think Square push, but I didn't get it the first attempt on 300 shares. I'm fine. 20 cents on 300 is okay. Not much, but it's all right. I was trying to get a point on that, but it just didn't want to give it to me. Wrong cup again. Tech sector is still strong too. See, still haven't broke out. And look, see, this is why, I mean, I have so many screens up, because I can kind of put trades together like this, and my mind is just bugged out sometimes. But look at Square. So had I been a little stubborn and stayed in it, right, that little profit that I made on 300 shares will pretty much be wiped out now. on that pull, and I didn't want to risk it. That's why I sold up here. Just got out. I didn't want to go through this. See, now I would have to wait for a curl up. I mean, granted, if you look at it, right, yes, the overall trend is still intact, which is here. Oh, shoot, wrong thing. Why isn't this coming up? Granted, it's still intact, so I could have, but I'm not doing that. 300 shares. I nailed the little quick pop. I'm out.
HYRE higher car hitting new highs, $7.19. Hotel Yankee Romeo Echo.
So it still looks good. See if I can get another setup. Hey, listen, guys. I'm so sorry that we overlooked Roku. I mean, I think that was... I just didn't think it would have had it in it today. Guess I was wrong. Look at this Roku trade. I mean, we seen it when it was right here. What was our risk? Almost not even a point. Wow. Missed that one. Alright, so here's SPY. This is what I was telling you guys. So with SPY trying to do what it needs to do. It's trying still. There it goes. That's what I was looking for on SPY. With that doing that, if we would have had that move, I would have stayed in it. Once it pops this, I think SQ will follow along. Just lags behind a little. And I'll show you guys how I correlate that. And that's what I was looking for. So that's how I can trade Square so often. And for the most part, I'm profitable on trading it. So I got the rejection here. And if you look at Square, right, it just lags. So anytime I see that in SPY.
Reuters reporting India's health ministry
see,
calls for preventing e-cigarette company Juul Labs.
It's just lagging behind Square. So Square breaks out, this will break out. And that's what I was trying to do on that pop. And Square was, I mean, SPY was telling me it was a go. I had the trend, I had everything breaking, I had a good risk reward on it, so I took the trade. But until SPY does what it needs to do, Square's not going to do anything. Just little tricks that I've come up with over time
Shares of Altria dropping
keep me
here.
profitable.
Michael,
so see, you need this to pop that, and then you'll get a follow through on Square. Oh, no, little scalp. Watch. Just that little yank. I did not like that yank.
89.49.
See, you pop it. Now look, guys, watch this. So, showing you guys a little trick on how I trade Square. Why am I always nailing it? And I'm just flipping back and forth. So these are the charts I look at and how I correlate some of my trades. See? So Square SPY keeps doing what it's supposed to. You'll get that spot we was looking for.
Study links eggs to higher
right here.
Risk of heart disease.
So let's just see something. Is that a good 3-to-1 trade? Here. 3-to-1. So it's about a 3-to-1. So you was gonna risk 1 point to the downside, which would be if you gave it the full range, or 50 cents was to be here, to make a possible 3-to-1 trade. So your risk. So it's a 3-to-1 trade. So you would have to get here. So that's how I trade. That's what I'm looking for. 3-to-1. And there goes Square. Square should follow through. Told you it lags behind.
UAVS, low price stock. AG Eagle aerial
should be out
system
for
getting a
review.
pop here. 60 minutes. Steve Case searching Middle America for next big idea.
Why is that saying holding for review? I don't know why I did that. That's strange. There we go. Let it go. Let it go. There goes square. Hey, I might have been able to get my full return on that. Look at that. It happens. Oh, well.
BA, Boeing. AFP says Boeing to roll out software upgrade for MAX 737 MAX stall
All right.
prevention.
BA just got
10
positive
days.
news. That's going to give it a push, guys. Watch BA here.
That's
BA.
Bravo Alpha.
That can give that a nice little push here. There it goes. Positive news. They should be rolling out the software to upgrade, so that will get their planes off of the ground and back into the air if that is true. And that's why you're getting this pop in BA. Alright. With that being said, if BA start rolling, Apple start rolling, this market can start rolling. Let's see what happens here.
Shares of Boeing spiking here, 371.87.
Let's see. Come on. BA. Ah, come on. And they're not feeling me. Come on, are you serious? Come on, dude. See if we can get a pullback. What was that? 382. Fuck it. Might as well go out next week. So bull. 82. 382, 378. What do we have here? 390. 50 EMA. Can I do 2 weeks out? That's true. God, they are so nasty. So I was trying to take a swing off that alert just now on BA. Dude, they have the spread so nastily spread on this. It's just ridiculous. I'm trying to get like the 390s and stuff. The spreads are crazy on this. This is they are so wrong for that. That is wrong. Look at the spreads. I'm not even messing with it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't get in it. They have like 2-point spreads on this. This is bull right now, right? Look at this. Fucking bitches.
ATOS, Alpha Tango Oscar Sandy shares.
I'm taking it off. Look at this.
Circuit breaker.
Oh my goodness.
Dropping here at $3.73.
How they gonna do? They jacked the spreads up on this BA Lexus. Jesus Christ. It's gone. It's gone.
Boeing shares now at $376, continuing to rally here on that AFP report that Boeing is rolling out its software upgrade for the 737 MAX stall prevention in 10 days.
That is gone. See ya. This is when you have to have alert services, and it came in, but again, those spreads were like crazy. 2-point spreads. Come on. Market is going to rip. 281 is in the cards. Apple, again, guys, so far Apple is doing exactly what we expected. Look at Apple. There we go, guys. Apple's ripping still. Again, I've been calling it. I think by next week we should see that 189.07 level. We'll see. BA. Do you guys not understand? I even tried to grab lottos for it today. And even the lottos got jacked up that fast. Man.
S&P futures also moving here along with Boeing.
Too funny. Oh my goodness, look at that, look at that, look at that, guys, look at that. CJ, congrats. CJ's been in this BA even through all the drama. He stuck with his BA calls and he is being rewarded right now. Whatever, Lexus. I know, let it go. I know. I'm not going to talk about it. I took it off the screen. I'm not. I don't even have it on the screen anymore.
New York Fed's nowcast model.
So my wife is saying, let it go.
Growing at 1.37% in Q1 versus 1.4% estimate on March 8th.
Oh,
and for Q2, 1.51% versus 1.19% estimate on March 8th.
And guys, do not, I repeat, do not chase that BA. Those contracts will be jacked up because you have news, you have a bunch of people jumping in it. So everything will be jacked up on it. The minute things settle down, wait for it to consolidate, get a nice base, let everything calm down on it, and then you can possibly get in there. But right now, if you jump in there, you're going to pay, you're going to be paid too much for those contracts. So the reason why I'm not changing, and I've been saying it, the things are jacked up. And because of that news, like I said, you could have easily went into and traded the market like SPY or something like that if you really wanted to trade that, and you could have went and got those 281s. That's why I was saying, hey, the market is going to push because that's a big news coming out. BA is like a heavyweight as well and can move some tickers around, some ETFs around. So that's why I was calling 281 on SPY as well off of that news. And if you look at SPY, it went, but I was trying to get into that BA and I didn't get the SPY one. I thought I can make more money on BA versus SPY, and that's what I was aiming for. But because of that news came out, that helped that rip, and there goes your 281.15. So your 281s are now paying nicely.
J&J, Killian Pharmaceuticals,
Yep.
patients treated with Opsumit showed significant improvement in right ventricular function, reduced pulmonary vascular resistance. That's J&J.
Yep. And that is big on the market. That was big. Nice. Oh, man. Nice. So, again, guys, hope you guys are enjoying yourself. I mean, I'm just trading, having fun. Guess what, guys? I just hit 100 subscribers. Now I can talk trash to my wife. We got 100. We got 100. So 100. Now I'm going to, like, listen, tell you now, we are dominating right now. She's lagging. So I am dominating. So I'm kind of going to talk trash. 100 subscribers. How do you feel? She's not saying nothing now. But now I would try to beat her to 500. My next goal now is 500. And this is just me trading and having fun. 500 is my next goal. Let's see if I can get it. And we can go from there. Yeah, there goes BA. That was the, I'm looking.
PG&E, April 20 call sweep. That's Papa Charlie Golf.
Papa Charlie Golf. What do you guys see in that? PCG. Are you still holding up? April 20 calls? I'm good.
Shares of Boeing continuing to pop here, 377.28.
Because if I would have bought it, and then what happens is, if you buy it with those spreads, you have to cover that before you can start making money. So it would have to move like two. But you get that. Yeah, but you don't want to chase that, and then what if it just yanks on you? You know what I mean? Now you get creamed. You don't pay too much for it, so I don't like that. Now if it was like $1, but you get like two, like I'm spending $300 for one contract. And the spread is at 8. No, I'm not paying for that. I'm not doing it. I need to put the trades in my favor. That'll be me doing something crazy right there. I'm not doing that. I wish I did now. Because the 390 is almost being the money. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I should have did it. Alright, let me go see what they're worth now. Listen, CJ's pumped. Look, he talking about woohoo, Mark. I mean, this is having fun, babe. I can go look. Jesus. Yeah, we hit it, CJ. I guess I can talk trash. I mean, you can cheer on your BA. I'm going to cheer on.
Says software upgrade for 737 MAX will be rolled out in the coming weeks. The timeline has not changed.
So in the coming weeks, they'll be rolling out the software. That was one of the things that they had to get done to get their planes back in the air. Again, so that's why this news is so big for Boeing.
Upgrade will be rolled out
if you guys haven't been following, where was it that crashed that thing again? I forgot. One of their planes crashed and a lot of people died. This is the second time around. Aaron Atkin, what's good with you, man? Nothing much. Just trading, having fun today. Fun Friday. We nailed some good trades in the morning. Just having fun. Talking trash. Hit 100 subscribers today. So I'm dominating my wife on that side of it too as well. So now she's saying that she's going to beat me to 500. I don't know how she's going to do that when I'm already at 100, but we'll see. I will keep pushing it till I get to 500. We'll figure out what the next bet is. So she's paying for lunch today on this bet. So we'll figure out what the next bet is to 500. So just having fun, man. Nah, no more. Nope, she can't put me on timeout no more. I've been down. Hey, listen. Oh yeah, you was. I did put that out there. You talking about when we was on a road trip, and I had to hit a certain level on SPY. If I didn't hit it, so me and my wife always put bets out on each other. Like we challenge each other. So we took a road trip, and she wanted me to spend time with the family. So one of the bets was if SPY didn't hit a certain point by a certain time frame, I couldn't trade the following day. As you guys know, I dominated her on that as well. I won that bet, so I was able to trade. So now it's another bet. Who could have got to 100 subscribers? I dominated her on that one. Now she's saying she's going to beat me to 500. She's a trash talker, as you guys can see. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna push it till I get to 500. So that's why you guys see me blow up social media with my posts and stuff. I'm trying to beat her in certain things. She now has her sister on her team. I think her sister, her little niece. So I think that's cheating because I'm a one-man show versus 3 people now. So we'll see how that goes. So Spy, I mean, sorry about not Spy, but Apple. I just got to see how much those channels and stuff work out, right? Look at this. It's just sickening. So once you get comfortable in drawing these things, this is why I like it. Look where it's pulling back from. I mean, nice is supposed to move right towards that channel. If you can see, left a little space here, left. So same thing. So this can probably pull back, and then we try to see if we can get some continuation. So typically what I do is raise my levels, and I don't think I have been putting a trailing stop on this. So let's start putting one on it now. Because I think right here, I'm sorry, where are you? There it goes. So if you do pull back, I think it's going to pull back to 186.02, somewhere around there. Let's put that on there. See if that level can hold. If not, we'll probably pull right into that trend off. Okay. Yep, 186.02. See if that level can hold. That's where I see that breakout at. Come into it, hold. If not, test that trend and see if we can hold that to push back up. Nice. I think all that nice explosive move all came from that BA. Probably. We'll see. So let's look at something real quick. Surprised Square didn't give you a good pop either. Minimize shoe. Let's pull you up. See what's going on here. ACB. So there goes a pullback. If it breaks, we'll retest this trend. Need that trend to hold. Let's see. Let's watch it. Let's see how it acts. Reacts to that level. Seems like it's bouncing off of it. Let's see what happens here. Dude, guys, when I show you guys this chart, you guys are going to be like, what the heck? Y'all ready for this? I mean, man, look at this chart. It's not even BA. I'm not even talking about BA. Dude, look at this Microsoft chart. Jesus Christ. Nice range break. I want to say this is all-time high. I should have played that off that break. No, I don't. Remember we had Microsoft, and I had it 115, I think, for last month or something like that, and it hit it this month, so we didn't get it on that. Wow. Microsoft, all-time high. Well, look like it bounces. So here we go. Seemed like it held up. Nice call on that spot. There it goes. Could have probably brought it up just a tad bit more. What was that? No, I think that was fine. Good enough on that pullback. If this market starts to run today into the close, I mean, SPY has some nice range on it. Let's see what SPY has range to 281.87. Breaks that, which I don't think it will. Nice little range on this breakout. Oops. Saw highway robbery. I might just take my profits on those contracts that close out today. I don't want this to pull back much on me. Let's see, what are you doing? Watch you. Let's put a trend on you, see what happens. I don't want that one. I can't even get a good read on you. So again, guys, like I said this morning, these are in the money. I got the $9. They're in the money right now. And I don't want to own this on the equity side. So I have to sell this out today. So that's why I keep watching this one. I have to sell it today. It's a must. Or they would execute that and make me buy it. And I don't want to purchase this. And I also am way out as well on those as well. 2020, I have the 12 strike as well on that. Those $9 ones in today, so I have to take profit on those today. I'm just watching this now. I won't give it much to the downside. I'm just managing majority of my contracts that expire today. You got like 5 contracts expiring today that I got to take profits on. That's in the money. I'm not doing that. All right. Where are we now?
PHUN Funware halted on a circuit breaker once again. Hit a low of 38.28.
Kwame was good, Kwame. Hey, you always coming in after the action. Yeah, I know ACB, Kwame. You already know we both in it. Hey, I'm taking profits. I'm not going to let that one. I know if I let it close out, they're probably going to make me buy that one, whatever you call it. So I'm going to sell my ACBs because I know you've been trading that with me. Kwame, I'm going to sell those ACBs that expired today. I'm going to sell them probably towards close, or if this trend here breaks, I'll probably exit in those. But my 2020, I still have those 12 strike. I'm still holding on to those. I think that long-term position, I'll be holding it. Is it 2020? What is it? Sorry about that. Yeah, 2020. I'll still be holding those. So right now, I'm just seeing how much more I can squeeze out of this for the day before I close that out. So that's that. Yeah, I'm watching it, Kwame. Had a few positions I had to close out today. So that's pretty much what I've been doing today, is taking profits on some of my contracts that closed out today. I would love to see if we can test this trend, but it doesn't seem like it's trying to give it to us. It seems like it's getting a little tired out. I was trying to get to like 960, but I don't know if I can get that. Just trying to be patient with it. They're in the money, so I'm not stressed out about it. It's just, again, we'll see.
Now CNBC on Boeing again. CNBC says Boeing says that its 737 MAX software upgrade timeline has not changed.
Same thing you said earlier.
That follows up an earlier AFP report that said that the software would be rolled out in 10 days.
Apple's still looking good. Watching this here. I think we get more. If not, I can just...
Shares of Boeing continuing to tick higher, approaching $379 now. Bravo Alpha.
Appreciate that, Kwame. I'm watching it now. If this trend breaks, I'll probably be out. Just take that profit and run. Oh.
Coming up at 1 p.m. the Baker
Hope you guys
Hughes
don't mind me watching
breakdown.
this one. I just got my funds on this one, and I don't want this one to get away because if I get sidetracked, I might miss out. What are you gonna do? Come on, what are you gonna do? Just watching this one. You close at 9:03. Nice. Nice. I'm still holding, man. I'm still trying to see if I can get that 960 area, but this trend breaks, I'm gonna kill it. I've been holding this one long enough anyway. Nice trade, Kwame. Have my order already ready, pulled up. Testing this key level right here. We'll see what happens. And then I'll probably close that one out. Yep. And if you guys can see the flag here, that's what I'm watching. Needs to pop that to go, and that's what I'm watching. All right, let's see if we can hold it. See if we can get this above here and then go higher. This is what I'm being patient about. See what happens. What are you gonna do? Come on. What are you gonna do? Struggling here. Just freaking tired. Need to get something to eat. Still haven't had breakfast. I am freaking starving. I mean, overall, great morning. I am so happy with this morning. All right, guys. I personally am not going to wait for this to pull on me hard. What are you going to do? Review order.
Nebraska
All right, I'm
nuclear
out, guys.
plant declares notification of unusual event due to possible flooding from rising waters along the Missouri River.
All right, so ACB, QCOM, some of my big winners. Out of ACB for today's $9 strike, took profits, done with you. So right now I have long-term positions. QCOM is still doing good, and QCOM, CVS is one of my laggers. Not doing much. This has been sideways action off of that bottom. So I'm okay with that. What else do we have? I don't want to take anything off you just yet. Is ACB still pulling? Because my long-term position is taking a beat now. Not much. Still holding up. It's that. I think that's probably going to be it for me. Square's not doing much. Nothing. Roku killed it. All right. I think that will be all for me. I've pretty much killed all my positions. Nope. I still have to close out Square. Not Square, but SPY. And watch you. And who else expires today? Not bad. See if Square can get going. Square's nice range. I'm not touching you, not touching you. I think that's it. So guys, you guys even got questions, because I'm about to probably pull out from here. I think Square wants to push higher. Looks like Square wants that 78.15 still. As long as market holds up, I think you'll get that on Square. Apple, we can look at Apple before we leave. Apple, there goes your pullback. It's testing the trend. If it breaks trend, look for that support here. You want to stay here. You keep crawling to the upside. It just has a nice flag forming here. I think it tests that trend, which is trying now. Breaks that, probably pull right into that 186.02 level, and then see if you can hold that. If not, you can probably get a little correction on Apple. So far that's holding up. What else did we do? AMD. Today, as you guys know, I am still swinging my last position on AMD. Nice run out the gate. Testing the lower flag here. If that breaks, you can probably pull back down. That sector still look okay, so I'm not too panicked about that. That's pretty much a free trade now that I took those profits off earlier this morning. So I'm okay with that. And NVIDIA, as you guys know, I am swinging this one. I think this has so much upside unless some negative news come out on it.
ETR, Entergy shares dropping.
I'll hold this one. I'm doing pretty good on that swing as well. And
on the nuclear
that's basically it for me. Again, guys, if you like what you're hearing, like what you're seeing, please subscribe to the channel. As of for me, I am out. I have to go get some breakfast. Go grab me something to eat. Great morning trading with you guys. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. And see you next week.